Some news just coming in. This is another mankading controversy erupting. This is India versus England. Game that is mired in a controversy. The last ball mankading by Indian spinner draws flag. English cricketers, fans lash out at Deepti Sharma. Deepti gets support from Indian cricketers. Ashwin and Sehwag back Deepti over the controversial run out. My colleague Nitin is getting us more details on that story. Nitin, just explain to us what really has happened there.
Well, Sneha, mankading is nothing new. See, this is in the history book. First of all, I'll just tell our viewers that when it actually started. So it was our legendary cricketer, Mr. Vinu Vakram, who did it in 1947, if I remember correctly, for India to Australia, and he was in that match. So he started at that time. But what happened last night is when Deepti basically mankaded Cameron Dean, and he and after that fans and cricketers they have divided, with some coming in support of her, and while some are slamming her for breaking the spirit of cricket. So there are many cricketers who are coming in to support Deepti in terms of Indian cricketers, and some of from England or overseas cricketers are taking her on the corner. But Ashwin tweeted, and if you remember in 29 IPL, Ashwin was the one who actually mankaded Josh Butler in IPL 2019. So he fans started tagging him on social media. So he tweeted saying that tonight is all about another bowling hero, and this is Deepti Sharma. So basically, it is a debate that why it has happened. But as per the rule book, it is perfectly all right. You can do it. So I'll just try and mention you some of the articles which is issued by ICC. So I'll just try. If the non-striker is out of his or her ground at any time from the moment of the ball comes into the play until the instant when the bowler would normally have been expected to release the ball, the non-striker is liable to be run out, which is very clear in the rule book. So it's again a debate, and some of the cricketers are in support, some of the cricketers are cornering the Deepti Sharma, but as per the rule book, it's perfectly all right. There should not be any debate, yes, but again, because India won the series, so that is why it has been started.
You know, there's support not just from Virendra Sehwag and others. Virendra Sehwag, actually, Nitin went on to say what poor losers some of these Englishmen are. There is support also coming in from international cricketers, isn't it, for Deepti?
Absolutely. Support is coming in from everywhere. So especially when it comes to the India and England matter at the time of crucial, I'll mention it. See, Amy Jones said that it doesn't feel like the right way, and she also added that it was a disappointing end of the third ODI. So that is what some cricketers think. But Harmanpreet, she backed her cricketers. She said that I'll support her. So whatever she did was all right. There's nothing which is impacting the spirit of game, and whatever she did, Deepti did, was as per the rule book. So mankading is nothing new. We have seen it many times, especially when Vinu Vakram did the first time in 1947, and then after in domestic cricket, in some of the international cricket, it's been there. If you go to the history. Recently, Ashwin did it. That is why people are tagging him. But support overall is in favor of Deepti Sharma. I feel that ECB and the cricketers from English team should understand that this is something which is in the rule book.
It is in the rule book, but Nitin, for viewers who may want to know a little about mankading, just tell us what exactly is this, also where does the term really come from, what is the practice? You said as per the rule book it is allowed. Of course, questions are being raised about whether it is in keeping with the spirit of the game or not, isn't it? Well,
of course, I'll try and read out the article which is with me right now. So as per the rule book, the law 41.161 from MCC, which is Melbourne Cricket Club, the law says if the non-striker is out his or her ground at any time from the moment the ball comes into the play until the instant when the bowler would normally have been expected to release the ball, the non-striker is liable to be run out in these circumstances, the non-striker will be run out if he or she is out of his or her ground when his or her wicket is put down by the bowler throwing the ball at the stumps or by the bowler's hand holding the ball, whether or not the ball is subsequently delivered. So it's very clear. It's very clear in the rule book. If the non-striker batsman is out of the crease and bowler is about to deliver the ball and the player is out of the crease, bowler can hit the stump with the ball or bowler can throw the ball to the stumps. So as per the rule book, it's absolutely fine. There's no problem. And I'll start the history. So this was first done by Indian cricket legend Vinu Makan. I'll just try and tell our viewers. During 1947 to 48, India's tour to Australia where by running out Australia's Bill Brown at the non-striker end, which earned in the name of Munkading. So that is the history.
Yes, I know you spoke about this earlier also, but Nitin, we have Ashwin being involved in a similar controversy, and he also lost out earlier. You did mention that as well, isn't it?
Well, of course, why everybody is attacking Ashwin just because he did it in 2019 IPL when he forced Stuart Broad to go out, right? So, I mean, that is my point is, if someone is Munkading, why people are questioning if this act? This is as per the rule book. People should understand. And also the cricketers who are opposing Deepti Sharma, who is calling Deepti Sharma. See, if any player is going by the rule book, there should not be any debate. This is fair. And I'll tell you what, from 1st of October, there will be fresh guidelines from ICC, which is going to be in effect from 1st of October in all the international cricket matches, that this rule is accepted by the ICC in the new games. So I'm surprised that why people are cornering our players.
Yes. Former cricketer Srishant is also now joining us. Thank you for your time. Your reaction to this controversy, I mean, is this really warranted? We've had several cricketers, including international cricketers, come out in support of Deepti Sharma, saying what's wrong with what she did.
See, first of all, good afternoon to everybody. All I want to say is a rule which is made by the ICC and everybody has to respect that. It's like when there is a rule that you can get somebody out in that way, it should be considered. Even what Ashwin said is the right thing because you have to follow the rules. It's like if somebody gets run out, it is run out. So in this way also, it is out. So you got to follow the rules of the game. It's nothing against the spirit. It is the spirit of the game. You are playing according to the rules. So I totally agree with Deepti and confident that this is just a controversy. Obviously, when somebody is losing the game, they want to come out with things. This is not the first time they come out of this. So because once the rule is made, we all should respect that and they should follow the rules. Walk out of the crease before the ball is falling.
All
That's
right.
my opinion, I think.
Okay. As Srishant be with us, my colleague Nitin is also with us. Nitin, if you'd like to ask a couple of questions to Srishant, who says, what's wrong? This is the rule. And if it is allowed as per the rule book, then why go after Deepti?
Well, of course, Shreebai, thank you so much for joining us. My question to you is, you have played so many matches for India. I mean, who better than you can actually explain the incident? I mean, this is in the rule book. You can't say that this is against the spirit of the game, right? Tell us about like your thought. I mean, why some people are cornering Deepti? She has done absolutely which is in the rule book.
I just want to respect, man, the rules and the regulations of the game, and it's not against the spirit of the game at all. What happened is, to win a match, not doing anything special. It's according to the rules of the game, and you have to respect that. I don't see any reason for any controversy like that. This is not a controversial topic at all. And whoever is talking it, you should just ignore them because it's like you get somebody out cold also, then it should be controversy then. Obviously, the no balls and everything is a free hit now, so it's the same way, man. I mean, I don't see any reason for a controversy now. And I am with, Ashwin and the rest of the people.
You also think that it's because they lost the game, they lost the series? That is why it's being started?
Yeah.
We'll try and connect the line with Srishant, and I'm also thanking Nitin for his inputs on that story. So they're going after Deepti Sharma, as is evident, and as players have been saying what's wrong with what she did. So why this controversy? Virendra Sehwag has also gone to the extent of saying that the Englishmen are poor losers.
I'm ready with my decision for the big...